Welcome to Phesily, where we delve into one of the most controversial chapters in rock and roll history, the enigmatic final performance of Elvis Presley. In the last months of his life, Elvis was battling immense physical pain, a struggle that profoundly impacted his last moments on stage. Join us in unraveling this intriguing story by hitting that subscribe button and be part of our exciting explorations into the lives of your favorite stars. The singer who once sent teenage girls into frenzies with his cinematic charm, infectious tunes, and iconic hip swivels in the 1950s, found himself grappling with deteriorating health in the 1970s. Elvis, having divorced Priscilla Presley in 1973, increasingly relied on prescription drugs to navigate his days amidst a demanding schedule. Seeking solace in food, he significantly gained weight. His body was bloated, sleep eluded him, and he reportedly suffered from chronic constipation and persistent pain. Presley was acutely aware that something was amiss with his health. On August 16, 1977, Presley was discovered unconscious in his Graceland mansion and was quickly transported to the hospital, where he was declared dead at the age of 42. In 2020, Sally Hodel released Elvis, Destined to Die Young, a book delving into the legendary musician's health history and the factors contributing to his premature passing. Her subsequent work, Destined to Fly, the story of pilot Ron Strauss, From Iowa to Elvis, uncovers the lesser-known story of Presley's pilot. For Elvis, Destined to Die Young, Hodel engaged with numerous individuals who had known and formed friendships with Presley over the years. She had the opportunity to access and utilize previously unseen documents for her research. In her book, Hodel recounts how Presley would often confide in backup singer Kathy Westmoreland about his health issues. He frequently experienced severe eye pain and other physical discomforts, sometimes asking Westmoreland to massage his legs because they were causing him immense pain, and would often express his overall physical agony by saying, "God, I hurt all over." Presley's doctor, George Nichopoulos, commonly known as Dr. Nick, noted that Presley endured chronic pain due to degenerative issues in his back and neck, a result of severe arthritis. Elvis was acutely aware that something was profoundly wrong with his health, beyond issues with his colon, liver, or medication, said Larry Geller, Presley's hairstylist. Hodel indicated that Presley's use of medication was not only for pain relief, but also essential for his daily functioning. Reflecting on Presley's resilience, stepbrother Billy Stanley said, "Elvis was a strong individual. He believed in handling his problems on his own. He once told me, 'You never hear Superman asking for help.'" Hodel shed light on the challenges of Presley's touring life. "The touring was grueling," she explained. "We observed that when he was on tour, his medication intake increased significantly. This suggests the physical toll it took on him. Touring, especially in the last years of his life, certainly didn't help his condition." Understanding Elvis requires a historical perspective, Hodel continued. Back in 1956, the addictive potential of these pills wasn't well understood. By the 70s, Elvis had become an insomniac. He needed substantial amounts of medication just to sleep. He relied on things like Valium because he couldn't sleep otherwise. There was a time when his doctor attempted to see if he could rest without any medication. Elvis remained awake for 3 days until they finally had to administer medication just so he could get some sleep. Despite the gradual decline of his physical health, Presley's commitment to his career remained steadfast. According to Hodel, Elvis had an incredible work ethic, she explained. During his Vegas performances, he would do 2 shows a day for 30 days, totaling 60 shows. However, his immune system was not effectively combating infections. He frequently suffered from fever and flu-like symptoms, which some people mistakenly believed were just excuses for medication. But his struggle with infections was a real and recurring issue. In the year of Presley's death, he was slated for a 4th tour starting on May 20. Hodel mentioned that those close to Presley were deeply concerned about the extreme physical pain and stress he was undergoing to maintain his relentless schedule. She revealed a shocking incident from the second show of that tour. Presley, in a semi-conscious state, had his head submerged in a bucket of ice water. His manager, Colonel Tom Parker, reportedly insisted, "The only thing that's important is that he's on that stage tonight." Hodel also highlighted Presley's growing concern about his deteriorating health. In the final years of his life, he was acutely aware of his illness, she said. However, he wasn't entirely open about this with everyone. He was often surrounded by people who always agreed with him. It's important to remember that during this era, discussing personal health issues wasn't as common as it is today. Being the leader of his organization, no one really challenged him. Elvis worked hard to conceal his health struggles and only confided in a few trusted individuals. It's been recorded that just before his last tour, Elvis had conversations over the phone where he expressed, "I just don't feel good," Hodel revealed. People urged him to cancel the tour, but his response was always, "I can't. Everyone's counting on me. I need to meet payroll." He carried a deep sense of responsibility as a breadwinner. He had lifted his entire family out of poverty, and that sense of duty never left him. He felt immense pressure, so even when he was ill, he didn't rest as he should have. Instead, he relied on more medication to keep pushing through. The fifth tour of the year, encompassing 10 cities with 10 shows in 10 days, commenced on June 17 and concluded on June 26. During his final performance in Indiana, Presley was quoted as saying, "My body really hurts, but no matter what, I'm going out there tonight and giving it my all, no matter what." Westmoreland recalled her shock upon hearing that, despite his condition, Elvis was already planning another tour. He confided in her, "I can't stop now, baby. The Colonel has racked up a lot of gambling debts, and some of the guys will be in trouble financially if I don't keep working. They have families to support." On the day Presley passed away, Colonel Tom Parker was already busy planning the next tour, which, tragically, would never happen. Earlier that day, Presley had gone to the bathroom, where he suffered a heart attack. Upon discovering his body, desperate attempts were made to resuscitate him, and his father, Vernon Presley, pleaded with his son not to leave. He was later declared dead at Baptist Memorial Hospital. Presley was laid to rest on the grounds of his Graceland home in Memphis, Tennessee. Reflecting on Presley's life, Hodel remarked, "Elvis' story is often portrayed as one of self-destruction, but I see it more as a story of survival. He had to overcome extreme poverty, then handle extreme fame. Eventually, it all boiled down to his health. He epitomized the American dream, yet he remained human, with all the frailties that come with it. It's vital to acknowledge his humanity in a truthful manner. I believe the explanation offered in this book hits us as close as possible to fully understanding his life and what led to his untimely death." For more insights into the lives and secrets of the stars, don't forget to subscribe to Phesily. Join us as we unravel more mysteries of the celebrity world. Until next time, keep the legacy alive.